This looks like a vintage heart cake, but it's actually 3 cupcakes you can pull apart. I start by positioning my cupcakes in a triangle and then adding 2 small dollops of buttercream in the gaps next to the bottom one so that when I pipe the outline of the heart around the cupcakes, the buttercream will be supported a little bit better in those gaps. Then just fill the heart in with buttercream and use an offset spatula to smooth the buttercream out as best you can. I'm focused on making just the center of the heart nice and flat and smooth, but not as concerned with the edges if they're uneven or bumpy, because I'm going to be covering those up with border piping in a sec. Now we're going to pipe a shell border around the edge with a deeper shade of pink. This is a medium-sized open star piping tip, which gives us those grooves in the buttercream. To pipe these shells, I'm squeezing the piping bag just enough to create a little curved mound, and then releasing pressure as I pull away so it creates a tapered tail. Then just do the same thing again and again, overlapping the next shell onto the tail of the one before it, so you create a row. Definitely take your time on these to make them as consistently sized as possible. Then we're going to do the same exact thing with a smaller open star tip, creating an inner border. You want to make sure the inner border sits right up against the outer border so there are no gaps. Finally, just adding the word love with a small round tip. This is the Wilton number 2, and adding some tiny hearts for decoration. In my opinion, this is so much easier than frosting an actual cake because you don't have to worry about smoothing out the sides of a cake, and you don't need a cake turntable. Plus, it's fun to pull apart. Enjoy!